So I'm back for episode 2 of Non-League and Beyond, and I just want to say thank you for all the support on episode 1. But if you can please leave a like, subscribe and ring that bell on this video, I would truly, really appreciate it even more than I already do. Episode 1 was great, a great win against Tunbridge Angels, but then form has been a bit iffy. A draw against Eastfleet, a 2-1 loss against Worthing, and we've been pretty poor, and a 2-0 loss against Chelmsford. So I've done a tactical tweak, I will show you that in a second. And then things picked up. Oxford City, a 1-0 draw here. Hungerford, a 1-0 win. Hemel Hempstead, a 2-1 win. And then a couple of draws here. Dutch Hamlet, 2-2. And then Bath, 2-2. Still not 100% certain on this tactic, but as time goes on, little tweaks here and there to try and get the best out of it. If I quickly go and show you the tweak, I'll just put another striker up front. Asante. Transfers. Let me show you. If we go to transfer history, 2 players in. Reece Wiley. It did cost us 1.8k. How did I pay that money when I've got no money? Instalments. That's how. I needed a defensive midfielder. He's telling me his best position is box to box. But I wanted a defensive midfielder. And I've got attribute masking on. So couldn't quite see all his attributes. I saw a few of them. The one noticeably is strength. If he was a bit stronger. If I saw 7 at the start, maybe I wouldn't have gone for him. But the range was bigger than this. And 7's a bit weak. But everything else is not bad. I'm happy with him. He's playing terrible, so not really, but it's another player that we really did need for competition. And then Enoch Asante, striker, Ghanaian, best striker at the club. If you go by potential and attributes at this moment in time, he looks really good. Really good pace, balance, physical stats, absolutely amazing. Finish of 9's a bit low. Composure of 8, bravery of 13, anticipation of 10. He can get better. He can get better. He's only 20. And like I say, he is the best striker at the club. If I compare him to the other 2, there you go. 4.5 star ready ability. With the other 2 are 2.5. But Tom Bearwish is knocking the goals in. 7 goals in 9 appearances. Now he's got a partner up front. 2 players up front. I'm still wondering maybe I might push one of these up further. But at this moment in time, that's all I've done. Is just put another striker up front. Today we've got the FA Cup second round qualifying against Corinthian. What league are they in? Much lower than us. So this should be a walk in the park. And then we've got Dover in the league. If I have a quick look where Dover are. Oh, we're 9th. Should have maybe mentioned that. We're 9th. 13 points. That's not too bad. And they're a point behind us. So it's going to be a very close game against Dover. This one should be nice and comfortable. And maybe I can rest a few players if we start really good. Second half, take a few players off if we're 2-0 up. Because a very important league, it's all about the league. It's all about the league. FA Cup, the dream is to get to the first round. Love to get to the first round, but let's see. Let's see if we can make it that far. They've got no pictures at all. Even though pictures don't mean anything, but when you see a picture on a player, you know they've got something about them. And I forgot to say, this is Asante. I'll show you now. Former Tottenham player wearing the Tottenham shirt today. To be fair, I've never heard of him, even though I am a Tottenham fan, if you didn't know. Sitting there wearing a Tottenham shirt. Here we go. First minute on the clock and the first highlight. But it looks like it's going to be for Corinthian. Ball up the top. Missed header by Gearing. And they just hit the post. Thankfully, and it is thankfully, we are not 1-0 down. Because that was a really good chance and really poor defending. 10 minutes in. I've had a few more shots now. But we do get to see a highlight for us. Far post, Carlisle. First goal of the season. Well done. That's good. Good early lead. Our first real chance. And we score. Which is fantastic. This tactic, I do have a near post corner tactic routine going on. Just shoving anyone at near post. Aiming at near post. And we nearly scored at near post. If you see my Tottenham save, I scored very few corner goals. So this one I've changed up a little bit. Hopefully will be a little bit better. Because I wouldn't mind. I don't want loads of corner goals. But I wouldn't mind the odd one. Be handy. And here we are on attack. Can we get another goal? Connell can get to it. Defender clears it. We're going to get it back. Blair. Going to get to it. He is going to get to it. Asante. What a goal. Great goal. Was it? It wasn't a great goal, was it? The keeper maybe should have saved this. A very weak hand. Let's watch it back. It was a very weak hand. I want to give him credit for scoring a really great goal, but it's poor keeping. Pushed into the back of net. 2-0. So this is comfortable. This is very comfortable. So with that, I think I'm just going to show you highlights of the goals, because I think I'm going to see this going one way, and it's just a nice comfortable win. And we can save the highlights for the next game, which will be a bit more interesting, a bit more of a tougher game. Blair, nearly. So next highlights will just be goals. Napard, long ball forward. Santi, easy. Bearwish, 3-0. Nice and comfortable. So it's come up to half time, and it is 3-0 half time. So that's a really good result. 13 shots, 8 on target. Like I say, this is very comfortable, and I'm mostly going to make a few subs in the second half. So it's less than 10 minutes to go. Corinthian are on the attack. It's been easy, comfortable. We really should have scored a few more goals, but it's still only 3-0. And they're trying to time waste. They're 3-0 down. They do have a chance, and they do get a consolation goal in the 82nd minute. So time's ticking away. This has got to be one of the last highlights of the game. Ball forward, hits Rose on the back of the foot or something. Murray's injured. I've done all my subs. He can't come off. He's only just come on. Comes inside, crosses it to Rose. To Bearwish. And there we go, 4-1. This surely has to be the last highlight of the game. There's like 20 seconds to go. We're 4-1 up. Would have loved a clean sheet, but 4-1's 4-1. We're on to the next round of the FA Cup, which is great. Long ball forward, we clear it. We're just seeing it out. There's seconds, literally seconds to go. Napard tackles him. A free kick's awarded. Display the whistle, ref. It's over. Time. They're in extra time. It's 30 seconds more. Free kick comes over. Headed out. Whistle blows. 4-1. Now, let's get to the Dover game. Okay, so the team we're putting out to play Dover Athletic. We're going to go Ula in goal. Capinu at left back. Carlisle. Matsuka. Howe. Napard. Wiley, Blair on the left, O'Connell on the right, Bearwish and then Santi up front. Rose in the last game when he come on, it's done really well. Set a couple of goals up. Ain't scored no goals in the league, but in the FA Cup, done not so bad. But it was against a very poor team. I'm sure he can do it against the big boys, aka in the Vanarama National League South. Dover Athletic, they are 1 point behind us in the league. So, a good showing here to show what we can really do against other teams around us. Hopefully we can show them that we are looking to get promoted in the first season, because that's what I am looking at. Don't want to spend too long in the Vanarama National League South. It's a tough league to get out of. So is the Vanarama National League. So I could do with back-to-back promotions would be... Why do I talk about it? Back-to-back promotions at the start would be a dream. Would be a dream. Am I dreaming? Corner comes over. And yeah, far post corner. No near post corner. Far post. Good man scores a good header. 1-0 to Dover. And that's not the start we wanted. This, though, would be a great reply. Can we score a corner goal? Near post. Carlisle. Yes, we can. I feel like Bob the Builder. Can you do it? Yes, we can. 1-0, 7 minutes in. 2 corner goals. 3, straight from kickoff. Dover with the ball. Come and bring the ball forward. A good interception by Napard. Bearwish. Good. Finds a Santi. Finds the back of the net. No. Finds over. Was his left foot. Goes over the bar. Should have really hit it on target. O'Connell tries to find anyone that's running down the wing, but there's no one there. Big hoof forward. Who we got? Napard. How? Big hoof forward again. He's clear this time. Better. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. 15 minutes in, and we're starting to look like something now. We look like we might actually score another goal. Early on, Dover looked good. Now we're coming into this game. How? Ball forward. Terrible ball forward. Matsuka headed out. Going to find Blair. Trying to change the play over to the right hand side. O'Connell. Cuts inside. Changes the play out to the left. Capinu. Brings the ball forward. Left back getting forward. He's got very far. He's got very far. And he loses it. Just make sure you come back, but it don't look like he is. Matsuka. Out to the right hand side to Howe. Look on the right hand side. Gives it to Connell. It's a long highlight. Good crossover. Bearwish. There you go. 10th goal of the season. Feel like we ain't played that many games. We're 2-1 up. 2 up front. This is what I love about playing 2 strikers up front. You've got twice the chance to score goals. Yeah. 2 up front. That's just my thing. I just 4-4-2, 4-2-4. I prefer it. Playing one up front, don't get me wrong, you've got some cracking inside forwards, and then it's all good, but we've not got the best. Carlisle. They're not bad. Don't want to disrespect anyone. They're not bad, but not ready to play inside forward roles. Wingers wise, I think I said this before, we've got loads of right wingers. Absolute loads. How? Bring the ball forward. Find Bearwish. He's unstoppable. He's a goal machine. He's an absolute goal machine. And I've got to offer him a new contract soon. When I've tried to offer some of these players, because everyone's basically out of contract at the end of the season, I've tried to offer them, a few of them, new contracts, but they just want to extend. They don't want to extend. They just want a new contract for this year, the year that we're in. But I want to extend it for a 2-year deal. But they just want last time I did it, I think it was like 10 months. I don't want to do 10 months. I want to do 2 years, but they just don't want it. So I'm going to wait till about January. I'm going to wait till about January, December maybe actually, and start offering out some more contracts. Caprinu, left-hand side. Straight from kickoff. Second half. Yes, please. 4-1. Blair. Inverted winger. Going to cut it back. He does. Bearwish. Back of the net. We're going to call that as a hat-trick. Took a deflection, went in the back of the net, but if it was on target, it's a hat-trick. We'll check it out. It's a hat-trick. 3 goals from him. Corner goal from Carlisle. And this, from a dodgy start, is now looking very comfortable. Which is great. Because I don't want to have to keep thinking how to get the best out of these players and what sort of tactic to play. 2 up front. This is looking good. Blair turns it bound, crosses it over, and there's a Santi to make it 5-1. This is now looking too easy. First game was very easy, but it was against a team that's in, don't even know what league that is. I think it's like 2 or 3 leagues below us. Front 4 playing amazing. Everyone today is turned up. Everyone's turned up. Everyone's on the green, over 7. Cross comes over. It's now 5-2. Dover not laying over and giving up. But 3 goals in front, that's surely got to be too many come back. Everyone other than the goalkeeper is on green. He's on a 6.6. Nepard gets it away. Bearwish knocks it on. Strong. He's running it down. He's trying to get the Pac-Man. Or Pax-Man. I'm going to call him Pac-Man. Asante heads it on to nobody. And Dover trying to put us under a bit of pressure now, but we got the ball back. Howe brings it forward. Gives it to Connell. Santi does a good run. And a great finish to make it 6-2. What a pairing. He's got 4 goals now. What a partnership. Really, really good. Really loving it. Really loving it. Bearwish 9.7. Really good performance from the lads. And that makes me smile because it's a really good episode. 2 wins. 2 wins out of 2. And also getting through to the next round of the FA Cup, which is fantastic, which I'm loving. We're in 7th place in the league. We're in 7th place in the league. I don't know where playoffs starts from. I think it might be 7th, so we might be sneaking into the playoffs very early on. But we can stay there, be phenomenal. If we try and hunt down whoever's in first place, I don't even know. Let's see if we can catch them. Santi, good control, good finish. 5th goal of the season. Really, really good finish. We're making this look very, very easy. Goal difference as well. Be phenomenal. I'm going to pause it there. So, Bearwish a hat-trick. Asante a hat-trick. Let's pull this over because I forgot to do it. Let's look at the league table. No, let's go scores. Bear with. League table. We're up to 5th place. We're definitely in the playoffs. 16 points. St Albans with 23 points. We're quite... yeah, it's going to take some catching. It's going to take some action. 7 points away. Not made a single sub. Let's freshen some of these players up. We've got some real important games coming on. Rose can come on. Gearing can come on for Masuka. And then Bert White's. There you go, mate. Have a little run out for a change. There's only about 5 minutes to go, so there's nothing to worry about. Caprinu down the left to nobody, but Bearwish will chase it down and then just put it in the back of the net like it's easy. 8-2. 8-2. This is a very, very good game. I'm loving it. I'm loving FM23 at this moment in time. We start losing, I won't be loving it as much. But at this moment in time, I'm literally absolutely loving it and loving life. 4 goals for Bearish today. What a player. Man of the match. Nice work. Absolutely fantastic work out there today. A really, really good performance, which I'm pleased about. I'm really pleased about. So, with that, we've dropped down a little bit. We're in 6th place. Good goal difference now of 6. Eastleigh 22 points, so that's 6 points away. So St Albans must have conceded or something. That's that. They must have took a draw in the end. When are we going to come back? It's the 3rd round qualifying. Hendon. They're in a league below us. Southern Premier League South. So won't really want to play that. How about St Albans? I know are up there because I've just been talking about them. St Albans and Concord. I want to play some tougher games. St Albans and where's Concord? Down in 20th position. Maybe them 2 games, because then it's a tough one if we lose it. And then it'd be a nice easy one to get at least 3 points. That's 1-4. So we get 3 points then, and then we play the tougher game. Thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I've got so much content on this channel. We've got some Wonder Kids tactic testing leagues out now. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. What is the best tactic out there? And if you've got a tactic you want me to test out, please get in contact with me and we will sort something out to test out the tactic. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.